Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War. Oh my god, to Mortal Empires and part 12 of my Nagarythe campaign with Alathanar. Apparently I've got someone with Bladestorm. Ow. And we're up against a lot of shades, a shit ton of shades, which you can't see. They're tricky to spot, these guys, because they're shady. That's what they are, shady. Lots of man ponytails as well. That's the thing. Good. Good. Okay, so they're charging towards our main line, which is over here, Loth and Seagull. We do have some Shadow Walkers hidden in the trees and some Silver Helms hidden in the trees. The Shadow Walkers are over here. There's the Shadow Walkers. And the Silver Helms are over there. So the Shades are going to try and flank around as much as possible. So, again, we can't see most of these guys. It's a bit tricky to spot the buggers, including these guys coming down towards the Silver Helms. All we can see at the moment is Bequish, their sorceress, and the Dreadlord, which obviously isn't very good for these guys because it means all the artillery is currently trying to plug her in the face. However, as soon as they get into range, they will get spotted. And of course, one of the main problems for Shades is they don't have any missile resistance. So it's not going to go very well for them. The Illyrian Reaver archers coming around behind, running away from some of the units. Their Dreadlord is, getting filled. It's just so many arrows. Like, maybe you should have picked up some Dread Spears just so they could get shot instead of him. So now the Shades have been spotted, and it goes pretty badly for them. The Silver Helms are rounding up some more Shades. The Shades are very, they're good in melee combat, but they're not. You don't really want to put them in melee combat if you can help it. Mostly they just want to use their crossbows, and unfortunately they're not going to get a chance. Well, sort of. Currently, she's just trying to dodge arrows, and not doing very well either. Gee, that was a bit close, wasn't it? That's one in the back of the head. That guy just got basically turned into half. Well, into two. Ow. You okay? I don't think she's okay. I think she's not okay. She is not okay. So the last few units of Shades now coming up again. I was shooting these guys. Can't spot these guys yet. They're coming around from below. Not quite sure what they were planning. So we've got a unit of Shades and unit of Shades with dual weapons. So these guys are better against infantry. But again, realistically, you probably don't want them in melee combat if you can help it. They don't do great. Realistically, you want them to be shooting people. If they're not shooting people, they're not really doing the right thing. So we're going to move our Silver Helms over to sort these guys out, because I feel like the Silver Helms haven't really got much to do. They've just been riding past corpses filled with arrows, so I thought maybe give the Silver Helms something to do. Let's let them finish this off, and finish the battle off. So the Silver Helms are on their way to sort this little problem out for us. Because, they're the nobility. You need to give them something to do, otherwise they'll get bored and start thinking. You know where that gets us? Ugh, it's the worst. The feudal system, right? Am I right? I'm right. So let's get them to ride down some Shades to just get out of their system.
My bloodlust is waning. Battle loses its savor.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised it loses its savour when you're running past the arrow-filled corpses of your friends, eh? Not the best. I disagree. As do the Silver Helms.
Get out of here! Cain, forgive me!
Is the God of Murder going to be very forgiving? I don't think so. Probably not that forgiving.
This is madness!
Well, they didn't do very well, did they? I'm just trying to do some quick maths. I don't think we killed many of our own people there, so it's positive.
The Cadai honor me.
And Bequish is dead, apparently. Goodbye, Bequish. Enya's bold. She's got a bard. I forgot to name the people. Never mind. Okay, well, Damien is dead anyway, so it's probably fine. Do I want reload skill? Sure. You boost your archers. Makes sense to get that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're not at war with Tretch at the moment, are we? So if we move Alice over here, we can hit Hotek's column. we can come down and grab the monoliths and Blacklight Tower, then Slaver's Point, then Caron Carr. Alice can then go hit Twisted Glade and finish off Tretch. That'll finish off Caron Carr. Then we just need to sort of I want to get some more armies. Yeah, some more armies would be good, I think. Although Ilariel's on her way, so that's good. We could get an amphitheatre. Oh shit! We can get a theatre. We can fill it with thespians. Oh, amazing! It'd be brilliant. It's like Patrick Stewart. I could get a grand repository. That would give us another mage. That is a thing we're doing.
I await your command.
Shaggy the Second, yeah, we were going to send you. All right, you're going over there, aren't you? Now, did I turn off notifications for agents? No. So I guess everyone.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
Okay, Robin, you're going to go and meet up with Alice or Bat Elf, whatever you fancy to call him. Bruce Wine, because he's a bit. What? Anyway, never mind.
You have the stench of Druki on you.
Hello, Shakira.
You down?
What do you want? Do you want a peace? I have no doubt you want a peace treaty. You ain't going to get it though. Holy shit, no. The only thing you're going to get is an arrow in the face. Followed by about 150 more arrows in the face. We have a lot of. We've got. It's pretty much mostly arrows. We have. And we've got some more missile damage. And I mean, oh, holy shit. Okay, so that's right. Okay, these boys now got 50 missile damage. Son of a, that's pretty horrendous actually. Right, Enya, you're going to go down and deal with whoever's here. This is Teneska. More like Deadeska, because she's dead. And I'm going to occupy. Let's take the monoliths. It's a little bit chilly, but oh, we've got some columns as well, so that's nice. Nice to have some columns. Right.
Come, Shadow Warriors.
Right, we're going to declare war. We're going to call our allies out. May as well. Okay, there's not much of an army there.
My forces advance.
They do have a big garrison, but I think this will be okay. You have to be careful of warp bombs. And menace below, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. So this is going to give. Okay, let's pop that on Caradryn. Now Caradryn does have his Phoenix.
Send a message.
So we'll see how this goes.
Your king calls. It's war.
I've kind of forgotten that Skaven have these warp lightning towers, and they're quite nasty. So we're going to try and take them down. Although, I'm going to be honest, we don't really have. I know Alice can take down towers, but it's slow, very very slow. Caradryn is on his new Phoenix, whatever its name is, Asati, Astrati. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's a big old frozen turkey. A big old frozen turkey is currently nobbing some of the poison wing globadiers, which is quite nice. I've tried to form my units into lines. That should make things a little bit easier for us. And they're now in range and going to be bombarding the Skaven with arrows, as is tradition. Over on the other flank, we can see the Shadow Walkers are, again, doing the thing they do, which is charging towards the walls. There are quite a few units of Skaven Storm Vermin with halberds that they're going to have to deal with. Alfred is knocking Skaven down with rocks. That's right, and looks like Caradryn has carved bloody carnage through these poison wing globadiers. Holy shit. Murdering everyone. As an assassin, I think the assassin is about to get assassinated. That's an ideal for him. And again, Skaven on the walls taking horrendous damage as they don't have the bobbly bits. And yes, someone told me what they were and I can't be bothered to remember it. I'm just going to call them bobbly bits. They don't have the bobbly bits to defend them. They've just got little stubs. Not the best. And it shows, really. Some Storm Vermin coming up to try and take on Caradryn. I don't think that's going to work for him. Nope. One guy just lost his arm. That's not great. up on the wall. The Shadow Walkers now climbing up onto the wall. They are being blocked by some Storm Vermin, but there's a lot of Shadow Walkers and not many, well, I say not many Storm Vermin. There's quite a few Storm Vermin, but we're all over the place, and apparently they're just providing their backs as target practice at this point. Not sure what a valid strategy that is. These are supposed to be the cream of the crop, but they are Skaven, I guess. So now the Shadow Walkers in melee combat, but they should be able to win this fairly convincingly, assuming they don't get turned into mush by Plague Claw catapults. So any Shadow Walkers that are free are opening fire on the others. And I mean, we should win the melee engagement. We'll definitely win it faster if we shoot the Storm Vermin full of arrows. And indeed, we are. Caradryn is on his way to help out as well, because I figured that maybe he needs a little bit of assistance over here, whereas the Skaven on this wall are just being filled with arrows. We've already taken one down one of the towers. I'm not really going to bother with the other one, because at this point, it's not really worth it. They have been spawning some units of Skaven, but we've been dealing with them with the Heralds of the Wind. Been nobbling them. It's fine. It's working. Now, the only problem with fighting on the wall is that they do tend to do things like, use Warp Bomb, and there's not much you can do to stop it. It does tend to focus the Skaven, kind of like here. See, this isn't good. Nope, told you it wasn't good. Ow, nor is that. However, the Shadow Walkers have got control of the wall now. They've managed to kill several units of Storm Vermin, and we can now just shoot down at the remaining Storm Vermin and other units. Now, Caradryn's going to have to go and deal with these Warp Lightning Cannons and these Plague Claw catapults. We're getting control of this side as well. The Skaven heroes looking a little bit worse for wear, as is their army. They're continuing to try and spawn rats behind us, but Alice is taking them out for us, and as are the Heralds of the Wind. There we go. Charging them down, breaking them, and then retreating so they can't warp bomb us, because that's the worst. Caradryn has landed on one of the Warp Lightning Cannons. We're just trying to lock those down if we can. In come some Rat Ogres, but already Caradryn is just murdering Rat Ogres left, right and centre. He's doing 45 kills. He's doing well for himself, isn't he? Look at that. Look at him go. Yeah, more Rat Ogres charging in. Caradryn is a little bit surrounded. We kind of need some assistance for him. So the Shadow Walkers are going to come off the wall and come down to assist. Spawning yet more. How many of these sodding units do they have? I guess this is their capital. Yeah, Laren Reavers yet again send the clan rats flying, break them, and then retreat, just so they can't warp bomb us. The Shadow Walkers making their way towards the city centre. Some Storm Vermin coming to try and stop them, but they're coming very, very slowly, and that's not really... Yeah, that's not working out very well, is it, guys? We've got so much missile damage that even if they have a lot of armour, it doesn't really make any difference. Caradryn is fighting... Well, it looks like he's managed to deal with mostly one unit of Rat Ogres. He's managed to lock down the Warp Lightning Cannon. Is it, though? There's just a big pile of Rat Ogres around Caradryn. And climbing. As he finishes them off. The Shadow Walkers moving in to assist. They are going to have to deal with the Plague Claw Catapult, which has already killed quite a few. Oh, this is going to sting. Ow. We're okay. There's one guy here, one Shadow Walker, who survived the warp bombing of his comrade. He's only got 38 health left. But well done for standing firm against the Skaven. And it looks like the Skaven are going to start breaking and running. Rat Ogres running over. They're shattering. Just one more city to deal with, and Tretch is no longer a threat. Skaven defences can be nasty. We lost some Shadow Walkers. They got bombed. But Robin's on her way to join the army anyway, so we needed to free up a slot. And we did. I'm going to occupy this one, I think. What do we got? A grove? Okay, that's quite good. We don't have... Well, we do, kind of. Okay, let's get a plaza. I don't know if the Elven Forge is worth it, but for the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers, we'll keep it. So, right. Alice. I think... So we're 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40... Okay, we'll get Volley of High Arrows, and then we'll go down the blue line potentially, or on the other hand, I could switch out some... Oh well, we'll see.
Blood of Nagarythe in the...
We'll see. Alfred's! Oh, Alfred, Harmonic Convergence. Makes sense. Get that one.
I sense sedition.
All the time. I could wait until Enya gets level 20 and get a Moon Dragon. It feels like a waste to spend it on a Great Eagle. On the other hand, is it a waste? Well, let's get Favourable Wind. Some of the units can use it. But, I mean, 53 missile damage for a Lothern Sea Guard, that's obscene, basically. I mean, that's the point where we just kind of go, whoa, steady on now. Holy... Sturag Court, we need defences in you. We also want to get more growth, so we can grow you faster. I don't really want to upgrade to this. It does unlock Military Advancements 3, so I guess we're going to have to get it. I mean, we could get a chariot just for fun. We could, just for a little bit of, just for a giggle. Can we? Yeah, maybe. Sure. Let's get more melee attack for Shadow. Okay, yeah, sure. Master Charge. The finest sons of the Ulthor nobility acting as one without hesitation to bring death to their homeland's enemies. Something like that. That'll do. I could get some White Lions. The problem with White Lions is they're a bit shit. They're only really good. Oh, that's not good. They're only really good at... I mean, they do have quite a bit of missile resistance. They're really only good flankers. What's the benefit between... So, right, Swordmasters cost more. Have 10% less missile resistance, but have a lot more melee attack and defense. And health. And they're also anti-infantry. So basically, the White Lions are just a bit more shit White Lion. So, I mean, we could get this. We could get Swordmasters. Can we get Swordmasters? Should we get Should we get a chariot? Should I get a chariot? Should I get a phoenix? We can get a phoenix to go and keep Caradryn. Shall we? Oh, hang on. What about if I get right? So I mean, the Alarian Reavers are okay. But I could get rid of... We could have a squadron of phoenixes. That sounds pretty good. A squadron of phoenixes. The Frostheart is better, but why? So... Mana is less than 50%. We get... Okay. They also reduce melee attack and armor piercing around them. The Flamespire Phoenixes can do damage, can't they? They can do bombing runs. And they have a chance to come back to life. But the Frostheart Phoenixes are just a bit better. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we get rid of these.
My realm.
We get rid of these.
Shattered realm.
We get 2 Frostheart Phoenixes. And then we have a little Phoenix squadron. I'm very excited about this. A little Phoenix. Oh!
Protector of Ulthor.
Sounds cool. Okay, we want to deal with Tretch, so we need to head down to Quistic Day. You're going to be busy for 3 turns recruiting. I probably shouldn't have recruited these right here. I probably should have waited, but then I'd never get around to it. If I don't do it now, I'll never get around to it. And we also need to get you in the army. You're going to replenish. Oh, that's quite useful. I didn't realise you did that. Did not realise you did that. Right, Shaggy, you're going to come over here. We've also got Scarf 3, the return of the Scarf. No, the Scarf Strikes Back. Sure, whatever, one of them. He's going to go and assassinate someone, assuming they stay. He's going to go and kill Bernard. Zu Bissendorf. Bernard over here. Assuming Bernard doesn't die in the meantime. We're also going to get to see what's going on over in the old world, which might be quite interesting. See if it's vampire food yet. Highly likely.
The Emperor answers to me.
Revenge.
So Aleth is a recruiter. Of course he is. Apparently Sniven has stolen technology. Those Clan Peasants has paid some people to declare... These guys down here or something, aren't they? Yeah. Is that a problem? Okay, well, if they start coming north, we might need to get an army, but we'll probably be right. And we're going to... Now, it does look like Alariel, who has the Sword of Cain, has lost her shit again, and is headed... She is at war with the Dark Elves, so the likelihood is she's going to go and probably, would be my guess, suicide herself and give the Sword of Cain to Malekith, which will be fun. So in the meantime, we're going to head on down here and take the Twisted Glade. We've also got DeLorean. Yeah, where we're going, we don't need mages, but we kind of do. So we're going to go and bring her over to help.
Champion of the Evergreen.
Robin is going to come over here and help out Alice. Caradryn has... I'm kind of thinking keep Caradryn in the army, because I kind of like the idea of Blue Squad. That's what I'm going to call it, Blue Squadron. Blue Squadron is going to be our squadron of phoenixes. They're going to go around and just basically kick the shit out of people. We don't have much armour, do we? When... that's fine. Okay, sure. Can we get anything? No, we don't have any agents. Holy shit. I want to do this right, but we can't do it to 18 turns. 18 turns. Jeez. It's quite a while. And apparently the Skaven are having a little Skaven meeting outside Hotek's column. Apparently maybe no one... Maybe they had like a meeting scheduled. You know what it's like? You have a meeting scheduled in a meeting room. You turn up. Someone's already in the meeting room. And you're like, do they know that it's supposed to be ours? Or because obviously we've taken Hotek's column, they've probably turned up for a meeting. And they're now standing outside the meeting room, kind of looking through, going, do we explain what's going on? Or has there been a mix-up? How senior are these people? I don't know. It's going to be very confusing for them, so we'll just let them sit out there for a little while longer while we recruit our phoenixes. Circle of Destruction. Get a harbour. And walls. Walls going to be important. We've got pretty good growth here. Money's looking okay, actually. Money's coming in quite nice. Quite nicely. When can we upgrade this? Oh, we can. Okay, so that means we don't need these growth buildings anymore. So what we can do is knock these down. That'll give us some money. Did it tell us how much money we'll get for that? Okay, we'll get 1,000 each. 1,000 plus we get 4,700. That's going to be a little bit less than we need, isn't it? We might just have to save for a turn. So I'm not going to spend any money. Famous last word. You know what I say? I always say I'm not going to spend any money, and then I always spend it all, and then everyone face palms, and then I realise what I've done, and then I curse myself for doing it.
Nagarythe.
Come in peace. Perhaps you may even leave Nagarythe that way too.
Hey buddy, what's going on? You want me to join your war against those guys? I'm going to say no for the moment, just because I've got other things on my plate. But I will do. Don't worry, we will be going to war with them. Fear not. It's going to happen. Okay, first things first. Let's just charm. Are they moved? No, they haven't moved, have they? They're just sat there. He's just rooted. Okay, as long as he stays there, I'm not overly concerned. The alcohol are dead. Damien's back. Where's Damien? Damien is over there. Alice is a builder. Sure.
I'll
Fawn Princess.
Let's go down and deal with Boilerer. Oh, hello. A few more rats than I expected down there.
Another time.
No problem. We'll deal with them. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nagarythe Campaign.
Asur to battle!